Chair, thank you so much. You're live on KTN News. If you could just bring us up to speed, maybe what was the meeting all about? We do understand that the heads of mission had a raft of proposals, about 18 that they were coming to share with you. If you could just maybe give us that confirmation and maybe give us maybe something else that transpired during your meeting, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, we had a meeting with the heads of missions, the European Union and the US. What we discussed is basically on our preparedness of the IEBC towards the 17th October presidential election. This is not the first time we're meeting. We have always engaged. As you know, we get a lot of support from the UNDP, especially Basket Fund, which is financed by the various countries represented here. And so we discussed a lot of issues related to our state of preparedness, and that was the main purpose of this particular meeting. And so it's basically, you talked about 18 points there. We did not discuss 18 points, but I'm aware that we have observers from various countries, and the European Union has issued a report on what they observed as a mission. And so that was not really a major part of our discussion today. It's just about the state of preparedness of IEBC.
Talking of state of preparedness with the IEBC, the opposition had demanded a meeting. You gave them an appointment last Friday. It didn't happen. On Tuesday, both parties were supposed to have a joint meeting. It failed. Today, you gave them a same appointment. They've cancelled. What could be impeding this meeting between the Commission and them, because you have timelines to operate and prepare?
Yes. Basically, the issue of cancellation of today was mutual, that they look at some of the documents which we had supplied them, and there's also some demands which are coming our way, so that we anticipate to have a meeting with the NASA and eventually with both NASA and Jubilee in the course of next week. So I think I'm very positive that these discussions will take place and that we'll narrow down the areas where there's any form of demand or a misunderstanding. I'm positive as the chairman and the commission that we are going to sit down, and for the sake of the country, we shall come up with solutions to any issues that may be a roadblock towards holding the elections on 17th of October.
Do you think maybe there could be too much demands for the meetings and various proposals that might, in a way, sort of slow down preparations of the commission, because we are now talking of exactly a month to go?
I want to believe, and thank you for that concern, I want to believe that despite these meetings that will take place, the Commission is actually proceeding. We are going on with the arrangements. As we speak, all processes are in place, and we are doing everything possible to work towards the 17th October deadline. Of course, bearing in mind that the Supreme Court judgment is yet to come out, so I'm hopeful that yes, there will be demands, but we also have answers to some of the demands. And if we sit around the table, most of those demands will be explained. So I don't think they will really hamper us from proceeding.
Maybe a final question before I let you go and then I engage other members as well. You've talked of this was a mutual agreement that the meeting, the planned meeting be cancelled and possibly next week. Is there a specific date that you want to work with, and what will happen if next week again the meeting fails to take place?
Let's cross the bridge when we reach there. But you see, for us to take a date, especially for the meeting between the two parties, we have to agree. And so we haven't taken a date yet. But we have agreed that we shall consult in the course of the day, and then we shall come up with a date, and you'll be notified of that date. The Kenyans will know which date we are meeting.
Is the noise from other political parties too much for the Commission? You think you need some time?
I don't think so. We are used to engagement. By the way, this is not the first time we are engaging stakeholders. Even before 8th of August, we had engaged stakeholders throughout the process. So it's not too much for us. We are up to the task, and we shall continue engaging. Our doors are open, and that's not a problem for us.
Thank you so much.